So if you're looking to target a very specific type of business owner, then LinkedIn is a really good channel to do that. And the reason for that is because when people sign up for a LinkedIn account, they actually reveal a lot of information about the type of business owner they are, such as things to do with their industry. They have different keywords on their LinkedIn profile, and they also select the company size. So there's a lot of ways that you can really drill down and find exactly the type of business owners that you want to target. So in this video, I want to give you some of my best tips for targeting business owners using the search filters on LinkedIn. And I'm going to cover some of the free methods you can do this just using a free LinkedIn basic account. And then we'll go through some of the more advanced methods using a LinkedIn Premium or a Sales Navigator account. But either way, I'm going to show you how you can search for and target exactly the type of business owners that you're looking for using some LinkedIn search filters that you may not even be aware of yet. So even if you've used LinkedIn in the past to search for potential clients, to search for business owners, I still recommend you watch this video because there might be some new things that you learn that you haven't tried out before that can get you much better results. And just as a side point, this video can also be applicable for targeting job titles as well. So even though I'm going to be talking about targeting business owners, if you want to just target high level job titles instead of the business owner, the strategies and the tips that I'll go through in this video can also help you out. Now, the first tip is to use the keyword not when you are searching for people in the LinkedIn search box. And the reason why this is important is because if you've ever searched for business owners or job titles or any type of person that you want to target on LinkedIn, chances are you've also seen other people come up in the search results that are not a good match. So you need to find a way of removing these people so that you can get more accurate search results. And just by using the keyword not and then type in other keywords that are related to who you do not want to target, that can filter out the wrong types of people. And what I recommend that you do is you search for business owners or you search for different job titles in the LinkedIn search box to start off with. Obviously, make sure you select second connection so you find people that you're not yet connected to. And then when you get the list of results, have a look through those LinkedIn profiles. And if you see anyone that comes up that shouldn't come up, have a look and see what kind of words or keywords are they using in either their LinkedIn profile or their LinkedIn headline, and then take those keywords and add those keywords into the keyword not. So you would put not and then put whatever negative keyword you don't want to show up in the search results. And then that way LinkedIn won't show that person or any more people like that person when you're searching through the LinkedIn search results. So that can save you a lot of time, because if you don't do this, you're either going to have to manually remove people or you're just going to end up contacting people that are just not the right fit. My second tip is to target active people. And you may not be aware, but a lot of people that use LinkedIn are not actually active users, which means they don't really log in and use LinkedIn every single day like they might do with Facebook, just as an example. So it's a good idea that if you get a lot of search results, and if you're searching for, different keywords and different industries and job titles and things like this, and you get a list of search results in the thousands, then it's a good idea to filter that search result even more by targeting active people on LinkedIn. So you can only do this as of right now using LinkedIn Sales Navigator, but in the LinkedIn Sales Navigator search, there's an option where you can target active people on LinkedIn. And then that way, if you just go for the active people, there's a higher chance that these people are actually going to respond back to your message and connect back with you and actually interact back with you because they're actually active on LinkedIn. Now, if you're getting search results which are not in the thousands and you don't really get a lot of active people in the search result, that's okay. You don't have to use the active people on LinkedIn. But what I'm saying is that if you are already getting thousands and thousands of people in the search results, then you might as well target first the active ones before you target everyone else, just to increase the chances that you get better results. My third tip is to target people based on company size. And this one is so powerful. And yes, in the LinkedIn basic search results, you can target people based on industry without having to pay any money to LinkedIn for a premium account. But if you really want to filter down and find specific business owners or specific companies within a specific size, then targeting business owners or people based on company size is one of the best ways that you can do this. Now, when it comes to targeting people based on company size, just keep in mind this doesn't include revenues. So sometimes I get people say to me they want to target people based on their revenue, but targeting people by company size does sometimes give you a good indication as to their revenue. Obviously, if they're smaller, just maybe a one-person company, it's going to be a lower revenue compared to a company that maybe has 10, 20, 50, 100 or more employees. So just keep that in mind when you're looking to target business owners who have a higher revenue. Targeting business owners by company size is one way that you can do that. My next tip is do not rely on using LinkedIn InMail. And LinkedIn, when you sign up for a premium or a sales navigator account, they're going to be pushing you to use InMail. But with InMail, you're really going to be limited to the amount of messages that you can send. And the problem with this is that LinkedIn is a little bit of a numbers game. So you need to target and reach out to a lot of people in order for you to really get any decent results. But if you're just using InMails, it's going to be very difficult to do that. Even if you write the best InMails in the world, right? It doesn't matter because you still need to get in front of enough people for you to be able to generate enough leads and then generate enough appointments and enough clients. So I wouldn't rely totally on InMail on its own. In fact, the strategy that we use doesn't even involve InMail at all. It's a very simple strategy and it just involves, number one, searching for exactly who it is that you need to target, who are your potential clients. Number two, you connect to these people. And then number three, which is different to what most other people are doing, is instead of you messaging them asking to book an appointment, you actually ask them if they want to watch a video that you've recorded that goes through how you solve a problem that they have. And that video is what we call your video sales letter. And I've got another video, which I'll include a link in the description, which goes through how to create a video sales letter. But what you essentially need to do is create a video that goes through how you can help people, ask people if they want to watch the video, and then when they say yes to watching the video, you send them a link to the video. And this means that you're more likely to get an appointment or at least get a higher quality appointment, because if someone watches a video that explains how you can help them and they like what they hear in that video, and then there's a button below that video for them to schedule a call, they are a lot more likely to be a very good prospect, a very good potential client for you, because they already know what it is that you do and how you can help them, and they are the ones that have scheduled an appointment to speak with you. So this gets you much more better results, not just in terms of the quantity, but also in terms of the quality of the appointments that you get on LinkedIn. And if you want to learn more about how this strategy works in more detail, check out the video I've recorded at salesappointmentsmasterclass.com, which goes through how this strategy works step by step, so you can just copy it and do the same thing in your own business. And you can also apply this strategy not just for LinkedIn, but also for Google or for Facebook ads or for any other marketing channel that you're using. Now, with that in mind, my next tip is to automate as much as you can on LinkedIn. Now, because LinkedIn is a little bit of a numbers game, it's important for you to not do everything manually. If you are going to be doing things manually, it's going to be very difficult for you to keep up the momentum and keep getting results. So that's why I recommend, if you can, to automate as much as you can. Now, when you're reaching out to people and you're connecting to them and you're messaging them in order to generate leads, it's also important that you optimize your profile to attract your ideal clients before you actually message anyone. And if you optimize your profile, and by optimize your profile, I just mean making it appealing to people that are going to check out your profile. So if, for example, in your headline, you would have what it is that you do and how you help people. In your summary, again, you go through how you can help people, what makes you different to everyone else that's out there. If you have any recommendations that you can include, that will be good as well. And essentially what you want to do on your LinkedIn profile is make it look good, so that if any of your potential clients go to your LinkedIn profile, it looks appealing to them and gets them interested in learning more about what you do. And you'll know that you've optimized your LinkedIn profile in the right way when you start connecting to people and you don't even message them asking them if they want to see a video or anything else, but they actually message you first asking to learn more about how you can help them. And if that happens, then you know for a fact that you've optimized your LinkedIn profile well, because people are checking out your profile and then they're asking you how you can actually help them. And that's kind of like the best case scenario that you can do. So make sure you optimize your LinkedIn profile. And even if people don't ask how you can help them. Even if you just optimize your profile, it's still going to get you better results. It's going to get you more people connecting back to you and more people responding to your message compared to if you didn't optimize your LinkedIn profile at all. So definitely make sure you optimize your LinkedIn profile to get better results on LinkedIn when you're looking to target business owners or anyone else that would be a potential client. And for my last tip when it comes to targeting business owners or targeting anyone else that would be a potential client is to go through how to target an older demographic. So LinkedIn doesn't actually have an age search filter like Facebook does or like Google does. And that's because when people sign up for a LinkedIn account, it doesn't ask them for their age, at least not right now at the time of recording this video. So LinkedIn doesn't really know accurately different members' ages. And if you are running LinkedIn ads, there is an option at one point to select age, but it's not 100% accurate. They're trying to use data from other sources to verify their age, but if you do that, it's severely going to restrict how many people you can target. So I don't recommend that you do that. So when you use LinkedIn to search for different business owners or different potential clients, you'll get a list of different search filters that you can use. And you can use certain search filters if you have a free basic LinkedIn account, and you can use even more search filters if you have a paid Premium or LinkedIn Sales Navigator account. But like I mentioned, none of these filters include the option to target people by age. So what do you do if you want to target people by age? Well, it's not a perfect fix, but one way that I've got around this is by targeting people based on their years of experience. And if you go to years of experience and select 10 years or more, that is going to get you a higher chance of targeting people who are within an older demographic. Again, it's not 100% perfect, but when it comes to targeting people by age on LinkedIn, this is probably one of the best ways that you can actually do that. Now, at this point, you might be wondering, okay, this sounds great. This goes through how you can actually search for people on LinkedIn. But what do you do after you find these people? So I've kind of touched on it earlier where you connect to them and you message them and ask them if they want to watch a video. But if you want to learn in more detail how this strategy actually works and how you can actually use LinkedIn to generate leads every single day, then what you need to do next is just sign up for the video that I've recorded at salesappointmentsmasterclass.com. And in that video, I'll go through step by step everything that you need to do to show you how you can generate leads and appointments predictably using LinkedIn, but also using Facebook and Google as well. So just go to salesappointmentsmasterclass.com if you're interested in checking that out. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.